Hey everyone, Jeff with Covet the Camper. Today I'm going to be swapping out my old furnace thermostat. It's the old Atwood Thermostat. Really inaccurate. If you've ever used one of these, you know that they just don't work very well. It's got the little on-off switch on the top, which doesn't really work anymore on this one. And then the very inaccurate slider for your temperature. So, you know, there's no temperature readout. It's just a slider from cold to hot, or from cool to warmer. So swapping it out for the this new the Honeywell Pro 1000 digital thermostat. This is for heat only, so it's got the on-off and then just the temperature selector up and down for the heat. And it should be just a pretty easy replacement. Swapping a couple of wires and mounting the back plate to the wall and then clipping the thermostat in place. So let's get to it. All right, so the first thing we're going to want to do is get into our fuse/breaker panel and remove the 15 amp fuse. It's this guy. I've already got it pulled out. Just pull that 15 amp fuse, and then you can, you know, just to be safe, throw your main. Or you can just throw them all if you're unsure of what goes to what. So throw your main breaker, throw all your breakers, take out your 12 volt fuse. It's a 15 amp 12 volt. Pull that out. That way you know you've got no power going to the thermostat. So on these old thermostats, it's got the cover on it. Just push on the backing plate from here, and it just pops right off. And then you've got two set screws, one here and one here. Just remove those with a Phillips screwdriver. Okay, so you've got your 12 volt wire, power wire, and the wire that goes to the furnace. So on the Honeywell thermostat, the backing plate just pops off. And you've got your mounting locations for the wires with those little flathead screws. And then I've already put the batteries in, but it comes with two AAA batteries. I actually swapped out the ones that it comes with, and I put Duracells in just so I know they're good quality battery. Also, what you want to make note of on here are the 3 prong connections right there. Throw a little bit of dielectric grease on that, just so you know you've got a good connection and it's sealed from the elements. All right, so with my breakers off and my 12 volt fuse, the 15 amp fuse pulled for the furnace, I'm still going to test this just to make sure I don't have any voltage here. So I'm going to go to my DC setting. Any voltage there. So now we can go ahead and clip these wires, get them installed on the new thermostat. You could remove the screws from here. I'm just going to clip the wires because I'm not going to be reusing any of this. Just going to get it as close as possible. Get rid of that. And then take these wires and just strip a little bit off of them. All right, so I don't know if you can see that or not, but those 3 prongs right there, just throw a little bit of dielectric grease on there. And then you can be assured that makes a good connection. All right, then with our little mini flat blade screwdriver, we can go ahead and connect our wires. So we run them through this hole here. And snug it down. Make sure the connections are good. Those aren't going anywhere. Comes with 2 Phillips head screws, and it does come with some wall anchors plastic wall anchors, which I don't need. All right, so we'll get that, make sure it's covering the hole up. That's about centered. And there is an up and a down, so there's an arrow pointing up. That's your top side. All right, make sure we're level. Let me line up our holes there. Snap it in place. Just like that. Put my 12-volt fuse back in, my 15-amp fuse. Throw my breakers back on. Make sure my propane's turned on, and then I'll give it a test. All right, so we will flip this on and then turn the temperature up to get it to call for heat. There's our fan. Turn it up to 72. So it's purging the system right now. You'll hear it ignite. There's ignition. And we have heat. That's easy. So we can just turn down the temperature. See how accurate it is. So we're about 66, 67 degrees in here. Let's go ahead and turn this down. And there it goes, it just turned it off. The flame's extinguished and it's just running the fan now. Yeah, we've got good heat. And you do have a lit display, backlit display. All right, just turned off. Now we can flip this to off. So now that's off. And now you can't turn up the temperature when it's in the off position. So that's good. We're all set. So that says 69 degrees. These are 66, 67. Of course, we're up in the cab over area, so we're a little bit warmer over here. But that's it. Quick and easy swap out to a more user-friendly thermostat. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this quick little video helps you if you ever want to swap out your old thermostat for your furnace to a more user-friendly Honeywell. This is the Honeywell Home Pro 1000. This is the thermostat. It can run on 12 volts or 24 volts. So this is the thermostat that I went with right here. I think it was about $28 or $30 on Amazon. I'll put a link down below so you've got an idea of what it is that I went with. So anyway, again, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Later.